Hey, welcome back to the show. Joining me here, Stuart with the Wine Foundry. We were talking off camera. You're like, my plane got delayed. I got in late this morning. Haven't slept yet. You're all over the board. How do you feel?
I mean, when you see the surroundings here,
I know, right?
Sunrise, it's like, oh boy, this is something special. Really excited.
Have you been to Beaver Creek before?
One time before, different season.
So wintertime?
At wintertime, but haven't seen it like, the majesty like this. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it phenomenal?
Yeah.
And this is a big event, the 12th Annual Beaver Creek Wine and Spirits Festival. The Wine Foundry a part of it. What is the Wine Foundry? Tell us first.
So the Wine Foundry, we're a custom winemaking facility in Napa. We make barrels of wine for boutique producers and for people who want to make a high-end Napa Cabernet or a Pinot Noir from Sonoma. So it's a complete customized process.
And you focus on small batches, obviously. You're not a big distributor of a lot of different...
No.
Okay.
It's really the handcrafted. Imagine the grapes being harvested by elves and then made by hobbits. Like that's really the approach that we're taking with these wines.
And Cabernets and Pinot Noirs, that's your main focus?
Yeah, I mean that's the main thing. But we work with 18 grape varietals overall, and then the clients can play as active or inactive of a role that they want.
Okay.
And then today we're going to be teaching here how to blend wine, how you shape the aromas, the way it smells, the flavors, and the structure by working through trial and error with different grape varietals.
So you're mixing, basically mixing is what you're doing.
Yeah, we sure are.
Is this something newer?
So
or no?
A lot of people don't realize that every wine on the planet is actually blended, because you're not just usually making one barrel. So you might be taking a little bit from here, a little bit from there to shape the way the wine presents itself.
Okay.
And so we're going to be kind of, through the magic of television, we'll be speeding up that process so people can kind of really see what impact even 1% or 2% makes on a wine.
And you're doing that today. You have a class going.
We are, yeah. So
a seminar.
A seminar, a workshop, and I believe there's 5 spaces left. And then after that, then there's a big grand tasting where all the wineries and everyone will be presenting their wines this afternoon.
So you're part of the grand tasting also, which is taking place right here.
Yep.
And people can experience some of the... So what did you bring in today?
So we have 2 brands. We have a brand called Foundry, which it's kind of for the mom and dad. It's kind of the grown-up wines, and this is built around vineyard-designated Cabernet Sauvignon. So these are very special spots within Napa Valley. And then we also have our Anarchist wine company, where we'll be pouring our Rosé Against the Machine, the Anarchist, which is a crazy white blend, the Conspiracy Theory, which is a crazy red blend, and then the Philosopher, which is kind of it's a Cabernet, but we kind of play with it a little bit.
So this is kind of funny. You mentioned the Anarchist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot about wine, so when I'm buying wine, and you've heard this probably all the time, I look for the fun label or the cool name, and I go with it. And I've had Rosé
Against the
Machine before because of that name.
So
I love it.
And the names kind of present themselves. When we came up with Anarchist Wine Company, we were playing in the winery. We were fermenting grapes that nobody would ferment together. A grape called Riesling, a grape called Gewürztraminer, a grape called Chenin Blanc, and we were fermenting them together in a way that nobody would do. And a sommelier came in, and he's like, "Wait, you're fermenting? This is anarchy." We're like, "We've got a name. We've got a name." And so and they just kind of unfold that way.
Isn't that fun?
It is.
It is very fun. Enjoy your time here.
Thank you.
We've got a weather coming up next, but this is Stuart with the Wine Foundry. You can go to thewinefoundry.com.
That's it.
Or come up to the blending seminar this afternoon or the grand tasting later. Thanks, Stuart.
Hey, thanks a lot. A pleasure. Thanks.
All right, everybody. We have weather coming up. We have a watch and win coming up your way. And then when I'm done here, I'm going to head to the Minturn Market. We'll be right back.